The Brazilian singer got married on Saturday, March 29th, and opted for white dresses with elbow-length sleeves, lace, and a wreath. JoJo walked up the aisle when she saw Lucas and hugged him affectionately. She then stood in front of him, visibly nervous. When music started to play, JoJo leaned down to kiss Lucas on the cheek, as he gave her a reassuring smile. Lucas, an army officer, came to JoJo while dressed in uniform and said yes. After 5 months of dating, JoJo addressed people who had challenged the link in the vows. "I don't live my relationships online. I want to have 2 kids, and I'm in a regular relationship. There will be only 2, not the 4 you want. Love to you." She made the statement in the live footage that was shown to the singer's audience. Jojo Tadinho is requesting guests and followers to contribute photos for his wedding to Army officer Lucas Souza, 21. As expected by Extra, who also revealed the crucial number to receive financial donations. The singer walks down the aisle this Saturday during a ceremony in Rio. "I want to place an order for you right here. Give the bride and couple a gift. Bless us with a picture instead of criticism. I'll be incredibly appreciative. God's value and how it affects you. Please send photos to my admirers and followers. More affection in pictures," she stated while displaying a deposit number. JoJo mentioned the upcoming wedding for the first time. "I'll come to let you know that tomorrow I'll marry a very unique person who takes excellent care of me and provides me with a lot of support out of respect for my fans. Those who genuinely wish for my happiness. That's true love. Thank God, because He has His professionalism and doesn't need me for anything." In her Instagram stories, she added. The original plan was to coordinate the nuptials with the opening of the mansion JoJo constructed in Rio de Janeiro's west of Takara. But when the guest list grew ever longer, she made the decision to hold the party outside in a bigger venue. Old friends have taken precedence over fame and the bride's priorities, but some renowned people will undoubtedly be in attendance. "I've always wanted to start a family and go back to living with Guy. Thank God my spouse has the money, his job, and I have a lot of love for the military, in addition to attending 2 institutions, my family's active duty. I'm Marie, and I've never tried to hide the fact that I adore the military and the uniform. As a result of the differences in military men, with this lovely man who has his money in his profession, God has rewarded me in what I like. I'm not required by Lucas. I'll be here to aid him if he needs it, because in life we all support one another. I'm overjoyed. I got engaged to the love of my life, who I met in Cancun, Mexico, a criminal man," JoJo said. After dating for 5 months, JoJo Tadinho, age 24, and Lucas Souza announced their engagement in December. The relationship started when she visited Cancun, Mexico in August. She split up with Marcio Felipe, a man from Rio de Janeiro at the time, in October. In January 2020, JoJo's future husband enlisted in the military in his hometown of Curitiba, after attending a college for civil engineering. People started harassing the newlyweds all over the world after the wedding, especially JoJo, who informed her that her husband was leaving her due to her weight. Even a rumor that her husband had already abandoned her surfaced. She said that both she and the military were mistaken, and that Lucas Souza is returning home. JoJo Tadinho later clarified that her marriage to Lucas Souza is still going strong. The Funky Era recorded stories in which she and her husband are still together and in which he's returning home after the Army officer removed the publications in which he declared the termination. "No, my spouse won't go. God gave me my marriage, so it's not over. I told you that as a widow, I don't part, I, or both of them must pass away. I did not get married to end up divorced," JoJo remarked. The Funky Era claimed that after speaking with her mother on the phone, she realized how mistaken she had been and that she needed to change. She claimed that their close proximity was a hint that she needed to modify some of her viewpoints and improve her capacity with empathy. He then changed his mind and made peace with Lucas. Despite saying this, the singer claimed that both she and her spouse are aware that they both committed mistakes. No, I'm not defending he's mistaken, in the same way that I frequently do things incorrectly. No, my darling, my marriage is not over, it's not over. My husband has been away and is returning finally, Jojo Tadinho said. Jojo Tadinho and her husband, Lucas Souza, taped stories on Sunday after she revealed that their marriage was still going strong. The singer insisted that she'll continue to communicate with the military and refuted claims that the close call was only a marketing ploy. I came here to make something very clear. I don't need marketing, and I don't need to make up history. The incorrect attitudes are not my fault. Neither are his, neither are mine. Do you comprehend? We're going to take a seat and wrap this up. God has the final say, that's the end of it, the singer stated. Prior to that, Lucas Souza also discussed stories. He expressed regret to his wife for their unplanned split. The relationship between Jojo and I is fine. We've spoke and everything is fine. Okay, I want to openly apologize to her for yesterday's careless attitude and how it made me appear. I'm going to try to be okay psychologically and remain a little away from this, he said. Jojo Tadinho announced to her followers this morning that she and Lucas have resumed their marriage. No, my spouse won't go. God gave me my marriage, so it's not over. I told you that as a widow, I don't part. He, I, or both of them must pass away. I didn't get married to end up divorced, the funky era stated. Actually, Jojo has another heart-melting story, but this time with her grandmother. The real Jojo Tadinho, or Jojo Marantini, is Jordana Gliese de Jesus Menezes. She rose to stardom in 2020 with the release of the hit musical song Que Tiro Foi Esse, and a cameo appearance in the soap opera A Forva do Querer. Later, after winning the reality competition, A Fazenda, she took part in other TV programs, including Danda dos Famosos, the multi-show program Jojo Novimia. The singer made history by being the country's first Black woman to host a conversation show. Born and reared as a carioca in the Rio de Janeiro suburb of Bangu, women make up her family, including her mother, aunt, and Grandma Rita. They had a significant impact on how she behaved. She enjoys a polite, loving, and open connection with her family, who have always been very welcoming and helped Jojo feel less alone. She gained the ability to always keep her heart open. I am Jordana inside my house, but Jojo Tadinho appears at the gate. They don't run into me. I'm respected, she declared during a conversation with Mono Brown. She was outgoing and well-liked by everyone when she was younger. She enjoyed going out with her pals and sees herself as a focused risk-taking individual. I'm not hesitant in that way. I go there and carry it out. When she was little, her father passed away. My father did not raise me when he died. I was 10 years old. Grandma Jojo was the one who raised Jojo. She developed a close relationship with Donna Rita as a result, telling her that she felt a mother's love. You're everything to me. On the occasion of her grandmother's birthday, she wrote on her social media account, I am absolutely in love with you. Jojo's early involvement in school, dancing and singing competitions, a church choir, and other musical activities gave her a liking for music. Before she became famous, she worked as a telephone operator, babysitter, street vendor, street cleaner, and more. I've always enjoyed supporting and defending others, even as a little child. We understand each other since we were both nurtured and bred in misery. She's a soap opera performer. Therefore, if she weren't a singer, she'd be an actress. She might also work as a therapist. She performs charitable acts, like distributing 3,000 basic food baskets or doing good deeds for kids, specifically. There's a lot of stuff going on, but the media barely covers it. I'm not sure if this is due to sensationalism, ego, or tease. Jojo and Mamazino visited flood-affected neighborhoods in Rio de Janeiro. They took supplies including food, drink, and blankets. "We need assistance, not a close-up," she remarked. Jojo's achievement allowed her to improve her life and give her family a more comfortable lifestyle. It was raining inside Dona Rita's home as she finished the renovations. She used to sleep on the floor when the artist shared her apartment. She believed in her heart that her goal had been achieved for many years before the house was reorganized. Jojo keeps working on new professional endeavors, including as her debut solo samba record, a beat she's been exposed to since she was a little child. Dev Theme's lyrics discuss Bangu as well as her bond with her family, and the lessons she learned from her father and carry on making plans for your life. She expresses her desire to become a mother, as well as her worry that after becoming 77 in October 2021, that she won't have time to allow Dona Rita to live with her great-grandson. "I worry that my granny will go, in addition to being a gift. This is another reason why I truly want to be a mother." Do you like Jojo Tadinho and Dona Rita's life stories? Do you or someone you know have a special bond with his grandmother?